In broad daylight, two men on a motorcycle approached a driver in an attempted robbery. According to the victim, the passenger flashed something that looked like a gun. The threat was immediate and real. Feeling his life was at risk, the driver reacted with what he had at hand, his car. He drove into the assailants. The collision was violent. The motorcycle's rider died at the scene. The second suspect was injured, taken for medical care and arrested. Police later confirmed the motorcycle had been stolen. What shocks people even more than the act itself was the legal response that followed. After giving his statement, the driver was released. Authorities ruled his actions as legitimate self-defense. That finding was not just a legal judgment. For many, it felt like social validation. In a moment of terror, the state recognized the driver was left alone to protect himself. The decision sends a message. When the system fails to keep citizens safe, individuals are sometimes forced to act to survive. This isn't a call to celebrate violence. The death is tragic and irreversible. But the responsibility begins with those who chose crime. For many citizens who work and pay taxes, the ruling reads like permission to defend one's life when public safety falls short.
Pay close attention to these images. It was early morning in the Duque de Caxias housing complex in the Flores neighborhood, central South Manaus. The sun had barely risen when a couple walked down the street, starting their day as usual. The peaceful routine was suddenly interrupted. A motorcycle appeared out of nowhere, but riders slowed down, approached the couple, and announced a robbery. The reaction came instantly. The man with the young woman noticed the suspect wasn't armed, and he fought back. He shoved the robber off the motorcycle, and the two began wrestling in the middle of the street. The noise spread quickly through the neighborhood. Residents eating breakfast heard the woman shouting for help and ran outside. Within seconds, what started as a simple robbery turned into a full confrontation. Neighbors joined the couple and began hitting the suspect to stop him from escaping. One resident even grabbed the robber's own helmet and used it to restrain him. Even surrounded, the suspect managed to break free and ran. He left his motorcycle and helmet behind. People chased him through the streets, but he disappeared through the narrow alleys of the area. Military police arrived moments later. The motorcycle, which had no license plate, was seized and taken to the station. It will help investigators identify the suspect, who is still on the run. The couple was not injured. Security cameras and videos recorded by witnesses show the entire moment clearly: the approach, the robbery attempt, and the reaction. These images will support the investigation by civil police.